Welcome to The Oppressed and Distressed. I'm your host, Stephen Bradford, and today I will be interviewing Jamal Hakewood from Riverside University. Hello, sir. All right, I'm here with Jamal Hakewood, and this is The Oppressed and Distressed. So, I understand you attended Riverwall University. So, could you tell me how your experiences were with the teachers and the students, as far as like how did you interact with one another?
Well, my first week at Riverwall was it was pretty good. I was just a new student, and so I was still, under the radar. Nobody really knew too much about me. I was just a freshman. But then as time began to go on, I began to see changes with people's attitudes towards me, and people, doing things and saying things, and sometimes it would be teachers, and sometimes it would be students too. So it was really frustrating. So it started off well, but then over time, I began to see a change.
Okay. So, as far as sports, how did that go? Were you involved in any activities?
Well, yes, in my native country, one of the most popular sports is soccer. And so as soon as I got into high school and I was at Riverwall, I immediately wanted to do soccer. I immediately wanted to play soccer. And that's the sport that I chose to play.
Okay. And how did you feel being a part of a team at Riverwall?
It felt good, but then again, I didn't feel like I was one of the regular guys. I was always treated differently. The coaches, when they would speak to me, they would always speak to me like I was a child. They would always slow their speech and, say things to me that, was really demeaning. It made me feel like I was a young child in K4 or K5. And so that made me feel kind of bad, but it did feel good to be a part of a team, but I still was not one of the regular guys.
Okay. Can you tell me about a specific time or your initial encounter with oppression at Riverwall?
Well, there was one time when it was right after soccer practice, and I was in the locker room taking a shower, and I had one of my favorite songs playing from when I was back home, and it was playing, and then my teammates came in, and they began to mock me, and they began to sing the song in a very demeaning way, and at first, they thought that it was funny, and at first I kind of thought that it was funny, but then looking back on it, I was like, that was so disrespectful for them to do something like that, and for them to treat me the way that they treated me, because this music it meant something to me, this song meant something to me, it was important to my family and to my culture, and then for them to go and mock it like that was very disrespectful.
Right, I can only imagine how you felt dealing with that every day. So,